I didn't realize my microphone was muted. Sorry, guys. So, we're gonna have to redo my entire intro. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to look at my controller to see the little light on saying that I muted my mic that way. Perfectly fine. So, to fix the, matchmaking here, where I know some people might be on this game and want to play with others, but don't know how. You're gonna get a lot of connection issues where you're just gonna be searching for games forever, or you're gonna try to join your friend and it's just gonna say their lobby's not joinable, the connection failed, and sadly to say, this is not you. This is on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands development team server host's fault. And the reason I say this, because you guys can play any other game and you'll connect to it just fine. But if you come to this one, you'll have internet issues. The reason for is I don't know what they did, but they made it where your router is trying to say, like, oh, this game isn't safe. So it blocks you from joining other people. In order to get through to their servers, you're going to have to do what's called port forwarding. So you're going to look up what system you're on. So you're going to do Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, your system, ports. And it's going to give you a range of TCP and UDP. So you're going to have to first do a port forward of TCP ports, which will be the first number to the last number. And then you're going to look at the UDP ports, port forward a secondary port forward, this time in UDP, and you're going to do the first number to the last number under those ports. And after that, you're going to save it to your router. Your router may restart, or you might have to restart your router for all the settings to take effect. But after that, you are able to join people. Now it is 10 o'clock in the morning for me. I think it was like 10:28, near 10:30. We're getting upwards into 11 o'clock, which further in time is good, because the more people on means the higher chance you have at finding a lobby. But you're not always going to be able to get into a lobby, and the reason I sat for a while at one point without voice is I forgot to unmute my mic. Sorry, guys. So, that's why I had to recover everything and give you guys some voice. But we're going to pop into the campaign right quick. Searching for someone, and as long as someone is on and they have matchmaking searching, I should be able to join them. And you guys will see that. Now, there is matchmaking issues, like even after you port forward, you're connected in, you have nearly 1,000 megabytes, 1,000 megabytes per second, which is basically a gigabit. Say you're setting at 800 like I do, I still get really wonky server status. And what do I mean by that is I could be shooting a gun, but nothing comes out of it. And then I switch weapons, and my secondary works fine. Just one weapon doesn't. It's very weird. And until I hit a load screen, it'll stay broken. But again, this possibly take a while, depending on how many people are on. And I only port forwarded for, I think, my region. So, with that being said, I probably have to wait for someone in my region to get on. Now, mine is fixed because I have already joined people. You just guys haven't seen it. I've joined like 3 different lobbies, like 2 in one day, 1 in another day. But that was closer to like 4 p.m. instead of being 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. my region, a lot of people is at work right now. When I say at work, I don't mean like streaming as I do. I mean they are going to a 9 to 5, making minimum wage or a little higher, and trying to actually provide for themselves that way. Um, so yeah, we're probably going to be looking for a while, which may take forever. And I'm not joking. At 10 o'clock in the morning, it might take forever to find a game. But if you are looking to join other people's servers, you will need to port forward through your router. So your router's like, okay, these ports are capable, we'll connect to them. Because, or else it's just going to give you could not connect, connection error, and all different types of stuff like that. I could possibly see when Uptime, when he gets on, to invite me to his lobby, like launch the game, right? Be in the game running around. and then shoot me an invite, and I probably could join it. But I have no clue what he's doing right now because he's going through school, which is great. He's not in high school. He's, I think, college because he's actually 1 year younger than I am. And actually, no, I think he might be 2 years younger. I know he's around my age range. If I'm 27, I think he's like 25, right? At least. And then at most, he's 26. So he's in my age range. Not saying that to, you know, be weird, but I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, if a guy games with a younger dude, that's fucking wrong. Or, you know, like they frown upon it. So I try to keep a lot of my friends my age, older, or at least say above the age of 18, but I do have friends that are under the age of 18. If you're a streamer, more than likely the biggest fan base you're going to get is going to be kids. I'm pointing that out to everyone because of the fact if you are going to stream, your biggest views are going to come from kids. It's not going to be adults. Even if you said it as an adult, you're probably still going to get a lot more kids than you do actual adults because a lot of kids are smart enough nowadays to make false accounts. Like, by the time they hit the age of 14, they probably already made a false account saying that the account's age is 18 and shooting some hoops, right? So, meaning they're going to be lying about their age to YouTube or whatever platform you're on, and you're going to have a 14-year-old in your lobby. It's going to happen. So even if you set your age to 18 on stream, doesn't actively follow hoops. And it's not your fault as a streamer this is happening. This is your platform's fault. And why am I saying this? Because all they do is go off of Google, right? Whatever you use as an email, they go off of that. And then when you go to Google, they ask you when are you born, but they don't ask for an ID. They don't ask for any proof of age of any concept, but hearsay, meaning like, oh, I can just set my age for this, and it's over the age of 18. They're like, okay, you're 18. They don't actually check it. They don't ask for a card, you know, like a bank card. Okay? They don't ask for anything to prove you're 18. So, with that being said, you create the account saying you're 18. Then you go to YouTube and create a YouTube account using your Google account that says it's 18. And then everyone's like, hey, he's 18. And then you have a 14-year-old sitting in your lobby because they don't do any actual age checking. Now, I'm not saying this to get 14-year-olds to do this. No. I'm doing this so this way Google, YouTube, which I think also runs through Google, Twitch, Kick, anywhere that you stream to can also understand this. They need to add, like, if your account says it's 18, a way to prove you are 18. Or older. Making sure you are a legal adult, right? And a way to prove it before people can start saying they're 18. And the reason I know this is because at one point, not with this account, because of the fact, like, I'm actually on account I made while being over the age of 18. But I had an account in the past for YouTube and stuff that said I was 18 when I was the age of 12. So, to let you guys know, it's still like that today. They don't ask anything to prove that you're the age of 18. You just set up the account, you're done, and they're like, yep, he's 18, yep, he's an adult, even though they don't check it. And like I said, it's probably going to take forever to find a match, because we are, however, at 10 o'clock in the morning. So, Google, YouTube, streaming platforms, can we find a way to prove that someone's 18 before you just say, yes, they're 18 or older, right? Or I should say, like, prove a way that they are an adult. Because at the age of 12, I made a false account at one point. God, I can't even remember what the email was because I made it for school. When I had to go through school, they made us do an email in one of the music classes to type up like an essay about musicians and other stuff like that. And when they had us create the account, teacher said you can make it at home and then come the next day and sign in with it. So I went home, made an account that said I was 18, went to school and signed in with it, right? Yeah, we need a little bit better security on that end because you can make adult content on YouTube, and I don't mean like porn. I mean like, you know, blood and gore and half nudity. Even some games have full nudity, right? So technically, yes, we can say porn. That a minor should not be looking at, and we can mark the video for adults only, and then all the minor has to do is make an account that says he's 18, look up the video, and then he gets to see porn. Okay? That needs a massive fix on YouTube, Google, and every streaming platform. Okay? I just gave YouTube as an example, then I followed up by saying every streaming platform, because this also goes for Kick, it goes for Twitch, it goes for, I don't know, however many streaming platforms they are, I really don't know. And the reason I'm saying that is because it needs a fix massively. But no, I'm never gonna find a game at 10 o'clock in the morning, am I? Probably not. So I just wanted to cover those grounds to get all the adults, like actual true real adults, to start thinking with their cogwheel and get to note that, because that could give them a chance to be like, hey son, can I use your phone to look for something right quick? Or look like, hey son, can I use your computer because mine's dead and I need to do some work? To be able to see if their kid is making accounts that can join adult content, right? And make sure the kid doesn't do this. Because it's actually super easy to do. And adults might not think, hey, my kid is smart enough to do it. But again, I done it at the age of 12. So your kid at the age of 12, as long as he's going through school and is paying at least a lick of attention through school, is probably smart enough to do this. Or especially if he has friends that is and then tells them how to do it. So, parents, you heard the process I just said. Go make an email and see how easy it is. They don't ask for any proof of age. And then sign into YouTube using your Gmail. And literally, like, you're just going to go through a quick little thing where it'll probably have you name your account or change your name or blah, blah. But after that, literally go look up, like, content made for adults on YouTube. Stream it on your new account. I bet you it'll let you do it. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to find a game, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start it again, just in case maybe we got stuck in a matchmaking loop or something where it just couldn't join for some reason or didn't want to find a player. But, yeah, as you can see, guys, I have over, I think it's like 200-300 friends, and only 6 of them are online. So, that being said, yes, there's millions of people around the world, but we're looking at maybe people who's already joined, like, into lobbies of people, or just playing single player because they're not searching. And not on it completely. Sorry, guys. I basically just woke up like a little bit ago, so I'm gonna yawn a little bit till I wake up. Um, but yes, pretty much, guys, it is fixed. I can't join someone because of the fact it's so early in the morning. I doubt I'll find a game because this game isn't as big anymore because after they kind of screwed up the matchmaking, and when I say screwed up, I mean like it's royally screwed up. You have to port forward in order to join people or find people. Um, a lot of people don't know how to do that, and it's actually very simple. If you go over to your router, flip it upside down, and you're going to see a user and password on the bottom label, or maybe it's stickered to the back. You just have to look around on your router, like flip it around so you find the sticker. That's going to have your IMEI and all of that, but you're also going to see where it says user and password, and then it's going to give you a quick little link, and this link ain't going to be a usual link like www. No, it's going to be something that looks like an IP. For example, it could be 10.2.3.4.9, and it'll be something like that on the bottom of your router. You're going to go to your computer and you're going to type that in. No wwws, no .com, just the numbers and the dots. Okay? And then click enter. You're going to get a brand new page, which is going to be your router login. Remember that user and password I told you on the bottom of your router? You're going to type those in. It's going to bring you to the next part you're going to go to. And you're going to be looking for port forwarding. And then you have to literally search up the ports for this game's servers for the exact thing you're on. Xbox, PC, or PlayStation. Once you do that, you're going to do the UDP and the TCPs. And they're not going to be like the TCP. It'll say like 1031 to 441, right? And then you're going to do the, TCP, and it'll be the that to that, and then you're going to look for the UDP, which could be 2041 to 4440, right? And you're going to type those in on a different port forward. And after you do that, you save. You might have to restart your router, but you're going to be able to join people. And again, the numbers I'm giving you aren't the legit numbers because mine's PlayStation, and I don't remember what they are. I'm just giving you examples. And then that link on the bottom of your router I gave you is not mine either, because if I gave that out, that could possibly cause some issues on my end, and not going to have that happen. But that's pretty much what you guys will do. That's how you edit your router's settings. You can also look through all the different stuff in there, but I wouldn't touch it unless you know what you're doing. Only go straight to the port forwarding, activate it, and then put in the ports for the TCPs and the UDPs. And you don't have to do them individually, just for the one it says 2 to 2, and then make sure they both say UDP, UDP, and the other one is TCP, TCP, and then do the numbers that way. It's a lot easier. But yeah, that's how you're going to join people on this game now, so you can actually start seeing a good amount of players after they see this video. Hopefully it gets a little bit of traction so people can hear what's going on. And be able to help coach their friends on getting in this game again and learning how to like join lobbies and stuff, because it's still doable. You just have to go through some you have to jump through some hoops is what I'm trying to say, which is the TCP and the UDP ports. But yeah, this time of the morning with also a lot of people not knowing how to do that, it's probably going to be impossible to more people see this video and stuff like that. But we will join someone sometime later on today or tomorrow and show that it is possible. But I'm about to have to go use the bathroom right now, guys, because I've been drinking a lot of soda, especially through darts last night. I got jacked up on Dr. Pepper in order to actually throw darts pretty well. For some reason, if I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, I throw darts amazingly. But if I drink anything different, unless it's Monster Energy. If it's Monster Energy, I actually throw better than I do than Dr. Pepper. But if I drink like tea or water or Mountain Dew or something else, I can't throw. I don't know what it is. Maybe it just sets my rhythm off, but I just can't throw. So I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper when I'm there, not Mountain Dew. Dr. Pepper, which I also have right here right now, because I got a box of it. But pretty much, we'll just have to see how things go throughout. And I am looking, because I am kind of new to this game, I want that armor. Like, if you look at the gold armor set, like when you go to the PlayStation Store or PC Store for this game, you'll see a DLC that is like the gold armor set. And I already know which ones are the gold, because I'm already wearing it. The only thing I don't know is how to get that, like all the different spikes and stuff sticking off, like, the armor. And I want that armor set that it shows in the kit. So if you guys can tell me what set that is, along with what shield or whatever I have to run in order to have that visual, would be wonderful, because I kind of want it. But until next time, guys, stay awesome, and peace.